I changed from Israeli alliance because Israeli are criminals and that they are not trusted people. They don't tell the world the truth. They were taken to Palestine as refugees, and then they changed Palestine to become a state of Israel by force of arms given to them by Americans and the British.
But is it true that you said Hitler didn't kill enough Jews during the war?
In the chaotic world of 1970s African politics, few leaders were as notorious or as unpredictable as Uganda's Idi Amin. Known for his brutal regime, Amin did not just target opponents in his own country, he also made enemies abroad. One of his most infamous stances was his aggressive opposition towards Israel and inflammatory views on the Jews. In this video, we've put together a few rare clips of Idi Amin himself outlining his opinions and plans against Israel, offering a glimpse into the mindset of one of Africa's most controversial leaders. Let's dive in.
Because if I am speaking about the northern part of Africa, I am speaking about Sinai, which is a part of Africa, and also Palestine is very important for the history of every mankind who believe in religious, whether you are Christian or you are Muslim. You must see that this particular point is taken very serious. If they cannot give independence as soon as possible by peaceful means in Africa and in the Palestine, especially the Zionists, they must be faced militarily.
You are sure that in 1967 they captured the whole Sinai. They captured the part of the Jordan. They captured most of the part of the Golan Heights. The resolution was passed here that peacefully Israel must obey that order to withdraw from all Arab territory. And this was passed by the whole United Nations member states. They refused. What can the Arab do now? On top of this, there has been bombing every day. We don't want war, we don't want destruction of Israel, but we want peace in the Middle East. But if they don't want peace, what can we do? You do. If at all I wanted to beat you with the stick, your duty is to defend yourself. Therefore the Arab are to defend, and also they are to gain their territory by all means, peaceful means or by fighting, because the territory was taken from them by the force of arms.
In Britain, the whole economy, it has been controlled by Britain, except there are very many Jews who are also controlling your economy in Britain. I think you know this. And as well as in the United States of America, the whole economy there is controlled by Jews.
But I must make it absolutely truth. The reason why I chased them from Uganda was because of the economy of Uganda. Uganda was going to be bankrupt. That is the reason why I chased away the Israelis.
Just a few days after the Munich massacre, Amin sent the following telegraph to Mr. Kurt Waldheim, the permanent secretary of the United Nations at the time. Hitler and all the German people knew that the Israelis are not people who are working in the interests of the people of the world, and that is why they burnt over 6 million Jews alive with gas on the soil of Germany.
But I'm trained as a paratrooper in Israel. but I have got a very good brain, and even General Dayan knows that I am very good field officer.
You know Dayan very well?
I know him, and I know him. He has been my friend. He has been giving me dinner, luncheon in his house. If I go to Israel, I used to stay with Dayan. He brings Air Force band playing for me. We stay together. If I am to prepare the war against Israel completely, no, I don't want very many Army, Air Force, and the Navy, just very few, and strike inside Israel and move people from the whole border towards Israel. I think the situation will be very difficult and very different.
To strike from inside with paratrooper or?
With the paratrooper, with everything completely. Yes, because you got to get there by paratrooper and also bombing by airplanes and having few squadron of suicide, these who are determined to be suicide, and I think that is already in progress, and they are practicing. The suicide squadrons are already in practice, in progress. I think very many delegation meeting me now, preparing for this, and they come to conclusion. It is true. You will find it here, and this will change the time of battle, and we can command from here, not from the battlefield, but through communication.
And will there be Ugandans in those battalions?
I don't know, but any volunteer, even France, French volunteer, they are welcome also. But I welcome any volunteer all over the world. Even Japanese, even Vietnamese are there in these squadrons. But they are now in training. They are undergoing training now, 3 months.
And there you have it. Idi Amin's bold and controversial stance against Israel and his support for Palestine, one of the world's most critical issues that continue to affect millions to date. History is rarely black and white, and Amin's legacy is filled with controversy. But what do you think? Was Amin's stance legitimate, or was it another chapter in his erratic, brutal rule? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to PIHOA Network for more stories that explore Africa's complex history and its impact on the world today. See you guys on the next.